Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. Here we go, kind of late, but we did end up finding a clear for the new legendary Fae on Abyssal difficulty. First day she came out, so I just haven't gone around to making the video, but here we are with pretty standard stuff. Nino's running Flashing Blade. There's plenty of guard and other shenanigans going around, and typically Nino will not always be buffed enough to have enough attack for Heavy Blade, so Flashing Blade it is. Adult Tiki running a more speedy set. Still haven't given... I only give Dragon Flowers if it's absolutely necessary, and she has 15 more available, and so far she doesn't need them yet. Basically just all-out standard front-loaded tactics, defense tactic, because there's plenty of defense attacking units on this map. But really all I have to say about Faye is that she'll be annoying in specific modes, and that's about it. Her gimmicks are very limited with life unending. Even if you ignore the existence of like Fatal Smoke or Pulse Smoke or whatever, or ways to just meme over the whole point of the special and stuff, her player phase is pretty meh. And of course, the follow-up shenanigans only work if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75%, and we're definitely going to use that to our advantage for this clear. But since we can't one-shot Faye, and of course we can't double her on initiation, we have to be a little conservative with how we use Nino here. But Nino starts out by taking a whopping 1 damage from the blue cav, and just obliterates with Dragon Fang like usual. Pretty standard stuff. And here Brave Veronica's positioning is important to get the Sword Cavalier to be baitable by Adult Tiki this turn here. Because if we put Brave Veronica on column 2, the Sword Cap goes over here. If we put her somewhere to the right of column 3, then it goes over this way. It's just AI shenanigans at its finest. But this Bladestone Blue Mage is an issue if we try to hit end turn on him. So we're just going to use Brave Veronica to give Nino just enough speed to 1-round KO the Blue Mage. I don't know if it's exactly enough speed, but it's definitely close to exact if it's not. But now Nino is in perfect vantage range, 36 out of 48. And that is as good as it gets. Definitely not rigged at all. But Adult Tiki here, not going to 1-round KO the Sword Cav. Also not going to take too much from the Bowflower here, and this is where the speed investment on Light Breath Plus and Speed Defense Solo come into play. She doesn't get quadded by that Archer who was Luna, so super nice for us to preserve HP on Adult Tiki. And Nino handily advantage kills there. And with Flashing Blade here, she can pick up 2 charges onto Dragon Fang, because of course Guard Sword is a thing. And now we're just going to spend the rest of our turn here getting set up for the following turn. Use the AI movement shenanigans to force, or our unit placement to force the Sword Flyer to move down instead of over to one of these tiles, which would be much worse for us. And here we have this Dragon Slasher Thief that Nino can 1-round KO, but at the cost of HP. So we're going to preserve some of our HP here by first attacking the Thief with Ignis, which isn't quite enough for the one-shot, but it definitely also buffs up Nino a bit more for absolute overkill. And because we're in vantage range and we have Dragon Fang ready, we can just park Nino here to hit end turn in front of the Lance Fighter. and easily pick up the vantage kill. Of course, we also take 0 damage. Definitely liking the meme defense ascended asset. It's generally a meme, but you know, when it works, it works. But at this point, Adult Tiki is pretty bulky with her defense, so we can have her first attack the cleric. The speed investment allows us to do this. And now Nino can double the cleric and get enough charges for Dragon Fang to get ready. So we do get hit by Flash here, so Adult Tiki won't be able to counter anyone, but she can just wall everyone, which is pretty much the next best thing. And we can have Nino park here in front of Faye, and we will also just have Brave Veronica here for extra buffing. There's many ways to finish out the clear at this point, but here we have the enemy units just tinging into Adult Tiki. Nothing too mind-blowing here. But Faye, of course, has Hardy Bearing, so Nino can't attack first. But she can proc Dragon Fang to proc Life Unending, and she just doubles, so that's just a 1-round KO. The chicken doesn't get to make it to another day. And at this point, it's basically GG. Nino can pick up the 1-round KO on the Sword Cavalier thanks to Flashing Blade, accelerating Dragon Fang once again. And Adult Tiki can just sit and chill. We could also attack the axe. It really doesn't matter too much at this point. The only thing we have to keep an eye on is the axe fighter. It has Odd Tempest, and Nino does not have enough power to one-shot the axe fighter when she's in vantage range without something like Dragon Fang up. So that's the only thing we have to be careful about. But we can have Nino attack the Sword Flyer here, set up Dragon Fang, and get rid of guard bearing shenanigans. Then now she can pick up the one-shots with Dragon Fang. Actually, yeah, that's a one-shot. And at this point, again, we can do basically whatever. We'll just have Adult Tiki double the axe fighter because we can. And that's GG.
This might get unpleasant.
And indeed, it might get a little unpleasant. Not quite a one-shot, but you know, what are we gonna do about it? Doing 0 with Moonbow because we have too much defense. And pretty straightforward clear. Nothing too mind-blowing there. Definitely some HP conservation on the point of Nino this clear. Definitely worked out in our favor that we could set up exact vantage range. But yeah, overall I just feel like Faye just doesn't... She's fine. You know, on a player's hands you can hit end turn whenever you want and get some decent results generally, but in the AI's hands, the fact she can just get baited is definitely an issue. Of course, she generally won't get 1-round KO'd, so maybe that sets up Wings of Mercy shenanigans or whatnot. But things like Fatal Smoke just screwing over the 99 HP heal is a bit awkward. And of course, if she doesn't have her special up, that's even more awkward. But, you know, at the end of the day, Blue Dragon Infantry legendary hero with some solid BST, yeah, you know, it'll be fine. But yeah, not mind-blowingly amazing. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!